Let's discuss with Bobby Chacon, a former FBI special agent. Sir, thank you so much for being with us. What are your thoughts about how the LAPD is handling this case? Do you think they acted appropriately or something they missed and should have done differently?
I think they did a superb job. I mean, from the moment she landed in LAX, LAPD has established her whereabouts each day from the 8th to the 12th when she was seen walking into Mexico now. I mean, she was seen all around LA. They have video of her unharmed by herself, seemingly doing the things that a tourist does around LA. She was seen at the Grove, which is a popular outdoor shopping center. She was seen outside a Nike event. She was seen in a bookstore. The LAPD has put her whereabouts all around. I'm seeing terms like vanished or this woman disappeared. She did anything but. I really push back on those assertions. The LAPD has laid out a timeline, and you can see her almost each day doing something by herself, unharmed, around LA. There's no sign of foul play. There's no sign that a crime has taken place.
But they haven't interacted with her, and I wonder if that is key to this, just being sure that she is safe, that she is mentally healthy, and that she's not in any danger. How important is that?
3 days into her trip to LA, she was seen back at the airport at LAX talking to a ticket agent at LAX. They've obviously interviewed that ticket agent to see what her mindset was about. My feeling is she was probably trying to get a cash refund for the portion of the trip from LA to New York that she didn't take because she was going to Mexico the next day. And that was on the 11th of November, and the 12th of November, she's seen walking into Mexico without a cell phone. So she presumably wanted cash for that trip. This is a 30-year-old woman who stopped talking to her family. That's what it is. We don't have any sign of any other crime taking place other than a cryptic text message that the family say they have. But this woman, for whatever reason, there's an old post of hers that said she wanted to disconnect from the modern world or whatever, so she left her cell phone behind. She's on a walkabout maybe, and I know that this is very difficult for families to deal with, but this is a 30-year-old woman. There's no sign of a crime. LAPD has a huge caseload of cases that these detectives have to deal with. And until a crime, there's some semblance of a crime, some evidence of a crime taking place. In this case, I hate to say it, but this is a 30-year-old woman who seemingly just stopped communicating with her family.
It's all the more striking, Bobby, given that her father died by suicide and became very involved in the search for her. I wonder how you factor that into all of this. Could it be some kind of an indication as to why this all took place?
Yeah, Boris, I think you're exactly right, and it's exactly what I thought when I heard the father committed suicide, 4 or 5 days after he arrived looking for her. That to me is an indication that there may have been issues in the family. And I would think I would look as an investigator, I would look heavily into those family relationships and what happened, because it's unusual to spend such a short time looking for your daughter. She hadn't turned up, harmed yet, and for you to take your own life in that situation. I would really look into the family dynamics in this case, and why this woman has stopped communicating with her family.
So many questions still. It's great to get your input here, Bobby. Thank you so much for being with us, Bobby Chacon.
Thanks for having me.